Hey guys, welcome back to the 10th and final video on how to get clients at a clipping agency. In the first video, we talked about how to identify your target audience. Realize that, hey, you need those two magical things. The first one is that they need to have clippable content. The second, they have to need money. But you realize that, oh my God, if they have really clippable content, they probably already have money. So just focus on people with clippable content. Second, realize we need to enrich the data. Find all the places that you can message them onto. LinkedIn, email, Twitter, TikTok, etc., etc., etc. That you can actually message them. They need an actual message that you can send them to me. That you can send them. What's the actual message? Then you realize that, oh my God, this is going to suck. You need to have the right mindset. Realize that volume. You need to send as many as you can. And realize you're going to get rejected a ton of times. 99% of people are not going to respond to you. And the third one is realize, screw that, I'm going to keep going. Regardless, next, what we're going to do is you're going to upload and manage your CRM system. You don't often need one to start, just use Google Sheets, but later on you can use a CRM system. It can help you track everything. Next, send the actual messages. We talked about how to actually set up your Instagram profile, make it look nice. Next is when they respond, push for the call. The call is where the money making happens. Trust me. Next is pre-call messaging. Sit down. Okay, here we go. We're about to have this call. Go through your ritual. Look at their profiles. Sit there. Realize that, okay, I'm closing them only if they're a good fit. Then you're actually going to run the sales call. And finally, post-call follow-ups and closing. Next steps, payments, and contracts. So hopefully the goal is that you send them the WAP or a payment link on the actual call. The reason you want to do this is because they realize that, holy crap, I just spent $3K. You need to get them involved. You need to get them skimming the game, because then they're going to be more inclined to work further and further and further at this. If they have money in the game, they're gonna do better. They're gonna try to get their money's worth. So typically we don't really run contracts, but if you really want to, you can run those guarantees. So for example, what we're doing with one client right now is typically run like a $3K a month retainer, right? But they want to see results first, so we're only going to charge $1K up front. That's non-refundable. And if you don't like what we've done in the first month, you don't have to work with us anymore. So that. Now, another thing is that often is that you won't close on the call. You really should push for a close on the call. Don't be too pushy, but you need to close if you can. Often what happens is we've had two people get on calls with us, and it worked. They were interested, but we didn't have actionable steps next. They left the call, couldn't get a hold of them again. I'm being serious. Like I'm being so for real. We've literally booked them on a call. They were interested and they left. You need to close them. And you need to try to get their phone number as well, because they'll actually respond then. You can actually physically call them. And so again, use that strat of, hey, are you against me getting your phone number so I can call you? Right? Like that stuff works. And then from there, you've actually closed the client. So if we zoom out here, you realize that it does take a lot of steps. And this is more of a breakdown of like how the actual follow-up system works, of follow-ups and then sales call. But the other thing about this is once you like sign a client through your sales call, is that afterwards you need to book them onto an onboarding call. And this is actually like sitting down and being like, okay, this is our WAP, send the footage here. This is where the clippers are. Deposit the money for the clipper spend right here. Like you need to book them into the next call if they're actually interested. And then just a word of advice, it's really important to get clients signed referrals. Look what it is. A client will refer you to a sales call. Look how much crap you have to do just to get a sales call from someone you don't know. Oh my God. It's so annoying. That's why referrals are very important. And that's why you need to build a great relationship with them on these calls. Be friendly and listen. Have open gosh darn ears. Now this system will land you at the very least meetings. Like it will land you sales calls. And if you practice sales calls enough, do practice sales calls with other people, you'll do great. I literally did mine with ChatGPT. I'll be honest. I just like told it I was doing a sales call, told it to have some objections that, like, I don't really want to do this. I don't want to do that, X, Y, Z. And you just keep going. You just keep practicing with ChatGPT. And if you want actual sales objections, maybe look books like Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss or Alex Hormozi's videos. Those are absolutely fantastic. Well, thank you so much, and hopefully you realize that now you can actually close clients with clipping. Peace out.